Hello everybody, welcome to Seth Plays Team Fortress 2. This is a brand spanking new, amazing audio commentary series that I'm going to be starting up here now. And expect a lot more, but we'll get into that stuff later. First off, this is not my first time playing Team Fortress 2. I've been playing Team Fortress 2 for quite a lengthy amount of time. I unfortunately started playing it on the orange box back in the day on the Xbox 690. Unfortunately, I'm not really much of a console gamer anymore, but hey, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this stuff going on right now. We're rocking the Liberty Launcher, and bear in mind that I really didn't think this is a great idea after watching this, so I started using the direct hit, and I started using it in this gameplay rather later. But anyways, we joined really late in this match, and I was kind of like, oh, I'm going to do something good. And this is really my first gameplay I've actually recorded. I was pretty happy with it. I was surprised how well it turned out for being my first gameplay I've recorded. But so I see this heavy, and I'm like, no! And I overcompensated right there, and I got killed. And that's about as bad as this round really goes, I think, honestly. But anyways, I joined pretty late, so it's not really beautiful just yet. So here we go. I'm like, hey, yo, NG, get that heli up. And he didn't really have one. So I'm going to decide to do some really terrible rocket jumping. And I see this teleporter, and I thought to myself, you know, I didn't think to read exit, so I felt really bad about standing there. So I said, I will avenge myself and my family and go out and kill people because I'm terrible at life. That's just how I am. So I decided I got to do good. So I was like, I'm gonna get your face! And I killed him. And it worked pretty well, I might say. And number one rule with me and Ubers coming up here, I never do good with Ubers. This was an incredible amount of luck and skill that I managed to even make any good use of this Uber. And I was like, okay, time to back off. He's got that heavy. Let's let them have butt sex, and I'm gonna get out of there before I get killed. And so that heavy comes plowing, and he's like, ah, get off my point! And I think that was, I get pee and throw it on me. And I was pretty happy with that, so I run in here. I'd be all American-like and do my amazing kamikaze taunt, because I am an American! That's what I do. Exactly what I do. So this is where the gameplay really went downhill, but it was very entertaining to me. So anyways, let's start talking about some useless stuff going on. Meet the Pyro's coming out Monday. That's completely irrelevant. And I recorded this a couple days ago. And people were like, what are all the things for that's been dropping? They got monetary value on the item spreadsheet. They don't have monetary value yet. They don't even have a purpose until, well, Monday. They're probably even going to be part of a hat. How many people are going to try to tell me, it's not part of a hat? And what if it is? And then I'm going to get a bazillion super MLG penis points because I'm cool like that and I'm predictable. And so there was like no medic, and he was all the way out there. I just realized that. I'm back to gameplay. There was a medic out there. I'm surprised he lived as long as he did. And no one's helping me. I'm getting pretty scared because we don't even have a medic. We don't know where he went. I was getting pretty scared because I was like, pressure! Gotta do good! I'm gonna do good! And this medic does not understand that I am dying. I'm an American and I need help because I'm an American and I need all the help I can get. And he finally helps me. And that was a really cool capture. Oh man, I like my men covered in pee. But that was not part of me, so I really did not care. I didn't capture. So that medic decides to heal me. I wanted to kill this spy. I was like, you're gonna be dead. You're a dead man. And of course that heavy told me, well, poop for you, you're dead anyways. I don't want to hear it. And so, alright, respawning right here. And I was pretty happy with this match, I must say. And I thought this teleporter, I thought this was going to be promising. I said, it's going to be a nice teleporter. No, it goes like 2 feet out, and this guy doesn't move it at all. He does not have the brains or the... I get peed on so much in this match, it's ridiculous. Anyways, that medic is gone. He is like non-existent. He completely... In this sentry, I swear to God, this is the worst sentry I have ever seen in Team Fortress 2. And I feel ashamed that I could not kill this thing for the life of me. And I'm good at killing sentries, and this is depressing. And so, you know what I said? Yeah, you know what? I got the direct hit. I've never used this thing in like 2 years. I'm going to be super MLG penis with this thing. I'm going to be so good. I can do all the things as a soldier. And it's really funny because I started practicing with the direct hit a lot more recently, and I've been doing really good with it, and watching this makes me go, my god, I'm stupid. And so it bedazzles my mind. Yeah, you put a bedazzler up my nostril and into my brain cavity. It bedazzles my mind that I cannot hit this sentry for the life of me. It's funny to me. It's very funny, and this is the one thing I love about the direct hit, though, right there, is the amazing ability to destroy heavies and make their day just not very fun. And you see, I missed those shots, and that thing would have been dead by the third rocket, most likely, but I'm a bimbo, so I missed. And I got overconfident, and my MLG penis got too big for my head to fit in my mouth, and so I got kind of confused. And this medic does not heal me at all. He is just like the biggest bimbo on Earth. He does not understand anything. And he does not understand the concept that I'm a soldier until right there and he pops the crits. He's like, oh yeah, you're a soldier. I'm gonna go help you out. And I'm surprised I got that air shot. That was really lucky, and I wasn't expecting it at all. I was like, oh, air shot, cool, I did something good. I must be killing the spies. Oh yeah, I'm doing good. I see a scout, so I'm like, oh, he's gonna be dead. Oh, I'm gonna get him. Oh, my god. Oh, and he ran away, and I just gave up right there. But that soldier killed him, so he was a soldier, so I'm like, hey, American body shot to the face, yeah. That's what Americans do, we shoot each other, it's very fun. So, there's this teleporter, and I'm like, I'm gonna go kill that teleporter, but I'm undercompensating the fact that there's no real splash damage with this thing. So I'm like, oh ho ho, Anakin Skywalker status right there, getting the high ground. Or was that? Yeah, that was Obi-Wan, I don't really care right this minute. Anyways, I see these guys on the point, and there was like no sentries, which is really surprising. The only sentries on this spot were the heavies, which you'll see in a few minutes. It was bad. And so, I hear a sentry, but I have no idea where it's at, and I could care less, because I'm like, oh, well, poop, I get exploded, I don't care. So I'm gonna go back to the Liberty Launcher and be a real American with liberty. And this soldier, I don't know what happens to him. He was a brave man. And so I'm like, ooh, teleporters, teleporters, ooh, this is gonna be good. Nope, same freaking spot. The guy doesn't even care. He's like, I'm gonna put this here, and so I yell at him right here in a second. I'm like, yo, hey, you bimbo, you better move that there thing, cause it's gonna not make us win. I really didn't say that. I said something pretty calm and polite. But I can't hit scouts except that scout for some reason, and then as soon as I do, I get killed, because that's karma for telling that guy he was a bimbo for his stupid teleporter. I'm very sorry. I don't mean if you're stupid if you're watching this, but that was not a good place and you didn't move it. And I think right there he actually moved it, I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, yo, hey, move that bad boy up. And I think he tells me that, you know, I did move it, but I really could care less because I'm like, I'm killing people. I gotta kill all the people, but that's fine. He's like, no, you're not gonna kill people. So that enrages me to no extent, and I'm just like, okay, time to go kill people as a spy, because that's just what I do. I get killed by a class, and I get mad and go play as them and make them mad, and it doesn't work out. That's usually how it happens. And you get shot in the face with an arrow. That's kind of how it happens. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this out and be a man, be an American. I can do this. I get out the Liberty Launcher. Just kidding! I actually started switching to using the direct hit right here, and I was like, I'm a rocket jump everywhere. But it wasn't my best, and I feel really sorry for that. And I'm finally being healed, and this is why the Liberty Launcher is not as good as the direct hit. I destroyed that heavy, because without it, I would not have been able to, and this guy does not like me. And I hope this guy moved his teleporter, and oh my god! He moved it a little bit closer. I'm so proud of him. I wanted to give him the biggest non-game man hug on Earth, but I couldn't, because I'm covered in pee, and this guy, he hates me for the life of me. I get killed by this guy so many times, and I don't know why I kept this clip in here, just to show you he hates me so much. I hate that guy. He is a man, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go as Pyro and just be a nasty man, light people on fire, woman, whatever you want to call the Pyro at this point in time. So I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Let's go mess that heavy up. Let's go make him cry and poop all over him. And I actually do. I'm surprised I killed that guy, and I'm surprised this guy didn't kill me, because I really screwed up that hit there. I swung my mouse around like a 4. I don't know. I didn't do very good there. And so I'm like, oh, yay! Time to go. Oh, no bullets. I can't shoot those back at people because I'm a pyro and I'm supposed to run at people and explode when I tap S key. If anyone gets that reference, I did not steal it. Anyways, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna airshot everything back at people. I'm so smart, but I really, in all honesty, as much as I used to play pyro, I never was very good at reflecting. I have no idea why that guy doesn't kill me, but this guy gets his one shot in the butt and kills me, and it's that one guy I don't like. And so I'm like, no big deal, we'll just keep rolling it out as pyro, no biggie, no biggie. And, I don't know. This is one of those situations where you really... This is why I don't like pyros, because you don't really have that amazing long distances like a soldier does, and soldier is my main class. Soldier's my man. He's an American. Gotta pick the American, just like Guile. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm done with that. And so... I thought, I'm gonna go up here and be a good man and help the team. And that guy, at least he was a soldier, he's using the direct hit. He's a man. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. So there's no sentries, but there's Pyro. He's like, I'm gonna do something. There's a heavy there. There's a heavy over there. Who needs sentries? They've got heavies. They're sentries with legs and things that eat sandwiches. Oh, those are called mouths, huh? But yeah, they really don't want us to move. And I really... don't like this spot. It's not good at all. No one can move. We can't do anything. So this guy, lo and behold, was actually charging Uber this whole time, and I was like, "Oh my God, he's charging Uber. He's gonna be the game changer. He's gonna be the game changer. Uber. Oh my God, super excited." Then this heavy just comes in there, and I got scared and I retreated like a not American. I don't know, what's a non-American thing? Just pick some random country, throw it in there. That's what I was being. Because I don't want to get killed. And so I rush in there, and I'm surprised that guy did not kill me. That dispenser saved my life, and if I was using, you know, if I was using the back burner, I probably would have killed that guy, but I'm pretty happy not using that at all. So I go back to soldier. I really wish I was using the direct hit more often right here. It was actually a pretty decent rocket jump. I do a little bit better at my rocket jumping right here because I was pretty nervous. I was like, oh, people are going to see this. I'm going to do so terrible. They're all going to be like, boo, you suck, Seth, you gay. You, that's what they do because that's what YouTube people are. They're mammals inside, mammals on top of mammals with anger and ponies up their butt. I don't want to talk about it. And so I cannot get out here. This guy is just like, you can't move. That heavy got in my way, and I got mad. I did a pretty nice rocket jump, but it's too freaking bad there was no one there to kill with it, because that was pretty impressive. And that guy, that mullet, whatever you want to call that haircut, it haunts my dreams after this video. That guy is Satan's with a mullet. Yes, Satan's, there's plural right there. He was two Satans with a mullet. That's exactly what he was. He was Satan's with a mullet. And he doesn't like me, and he's got all the big guns, and I've got the big guns, but he's got the bigger guns than my big guns, and he's like, yo, hey, you can't do that. I don't know why I was shooting. I thought there was a spy. And I get exploded by rockets because I'm stupid. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to explode people too because I'm a good man. And I switched to the amazing direct hit. But at this point in time, I'm like, this thing is so stupid. Why is this in the game? I can rocket jump with it. That's pretty fun, because I haven't even touched rockets except rocket practice. And so, this heavy. There are so many heavies. They don't like me in this game. And I get headshotted in the face. Yes, that's right. You can't get really headshotted anywhere else but the face. Maybe the back of the head, and the ear, and the neck, and okay, I'm done. Anyways, I go to spy, and I'm like, yay! I got a gun! No one ever uses that thing as a spy. And I do the generic first-person shooter of today and shoot one bullet, reload the whole clip, because that's very practical. I'm just saying. If I did that in more time real life, and there's that guy that isn't like, I should have killed him. Me and him were just like, yo, what's up? And so that was a sniper that just basically headshotted me to death, and I give him a nice little acupuncture to the neck, and I'm like, yeah, you dead! Even though that was not acupuncture, and that was probably not very relaxing to be dead, I must admit. And I got overconfident, my E-penis got too big, and that NG was like, yo, you can't do that. And so I'm like, oh. And here is a good example why you shouldn't be like that, because I did not know my dead ringer wasn't fully charged, and this guy has his way with my booty. You shouldn't let things happen to your booty like that. So I'm still spy out of mainly rage, because I'm like, you know, I can't let that happen. That's bimboism. That just can't exist. So I'm like, I'm gonna use a gun. I got big guns. This he's definitely a spy. No one uses the default axe. What are you talking about? That guy's clearly a spy. I don't know why I didn't dead ring right here, but I somehow magically killed this guy, mainly out of like 98% total skill, I mean, right? Total skill, I mean luck. Like, luck. To the purest extent. Like that guy's arrow that somehow killed me through the elbow. Yeah. You know how they had arrow to the knee, which is really arrow in the knee? That was arrow in the elbow. You don't see that very much. Just like these bullets not hitting the freaking whatever that is over there. I don't even care what that is. I'm just like, I want to kill people. I want to be a heavy, but no. Guess who? Satan's with a mullet destroys me right there, and I get pretty mad. I'm like, I'm gonna go kill people. I want to kill all the people, so I'm gonna light them on fire, because that's gonna work. I mean, it worked the first time. I might as well do it the second time, and however many times I tried playing Pyro, I'm like, oh, there's a spy, and somehow I have no idea how that guy kills me. 98% true luck, and that's the end of the round, though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Press like, subscribe, whatever. I've got tons of more coming up. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for not being a bimbo, and don't do drugs, because those are for bimbos too. Have a nice day.